Welcome back to Sports Addict, where sports it's all that matters. Now that the NBA All Star Weekend is in the books, time to resume the rest of the NBA season. So in this video, I'm gonna be predicting who I think is gonna win the games on Thursday, February 22, 2024. And I'll get started with the first game, which is Orlando Magic at Cleveland Cavaliers. Well, I'll start with the Cavaliers. They're second in the East with a record of 36 and 21, 36 and 17, 24 and 11, 19 and 9 at home, 17 and 8 away, 9 and 1 the last 10 before the All-Star break, and are rolling a one-game winning streak. While on the other hand, the Magic are 8 in the East with a record of 30 and 25. Conference games, they're 20 and 14. Home, they're 18 and 8. And away, they're 12 and 17. The last 10 games, like I said before the All Star week break, they're 7 and 3. They're coming into this game with a one game winning streak, but the Cavaliers have a better home record than the Magic have as a visiting team. So I'll take the Cavaliers in this one. In the first game back from the All-Star break, now going to the second game, which is Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets at Toronto Raptors. The Nets are 11 in the East with a record of 21 and 33, 14 and 17 conference games, 13 and 17 at home, with a record away 8 and 16. The last 10 games 4 and 6, coming into this game with a 2-game losing streak. While the Raptors are right behind them at the 11th seed in the East with a record of 1936, 12 and 23 in conference games. Home they're 11 and 16, away they're 8 and 20, and the last 10, they're 3 and 7, coming into this game with a 3-game losing streak. On this one, I'll take the Raptors over the Nets. Then the next game is Knicks at Sixers. Should be an interesting matchup, I'll say. The Knicks are 33 and 22, 22 and 12 in conference games, 19 and 8 at home, 14 and 14 away. The last 10, they're 5 and 5, coming into this game with a 4-game losing streak. While the Sixers are right behind the Knicks, we're in the 5th seed of the East with a record of 32 and 22, 21 and 14 conference games, 17 and 11 at home, 15 and 11 coming. The last 10 games are 3 and 7, and they're coming into this game with a 1-game losing streak. I'll take the Knicks beating the Sixers in this one. The next game is Pistons at Pacers. Pistons. I don't have to say nothing about the Pistons. They're dead last in the East with a record of 8 and 46, 5 and 25 in conference games, 4 and 23 at home, 4 and 23 away as well, 3 and 7 the last 10 games, coming into this game on a 3-game losing streak, where the Pacers are 6th in the East with a record of 31 and 25, 22 and 14, 17 and 11 at home, 14 and 14 away. The last 10 games they're 5 and 5, and coming into this game on a 1-game winning streak. Obviously, I have the Pacers over the Pistons. Now we have the Suns at the Mavericks. Suns are fifth in the West with a record of 33 and 22, 19 and 15 in conference games, 18 and 11 at home, 15 and 11 away, 7 and 3 the last 10 coming into this game with a 2-game winning streak, while the Mavericks sit in the 7th seed of the West with a record of 32 and 23, 20 and 18 conference games, 17 and 13 at home, 15 and 10 away, 7 and 3 the last 10 coming into this game on a 6-game winning streak. I'll take the Dallas Mavericks beating the Suns. Now I got the Clippers at Thunder. The Thunder's 37-17, second in the West with a conference record of 22 and 13, home 21 and 6, away 16 and 11. The last 10 they're 6 and 4 coming into this game with a 2-game winning streak. Right behind them are the LA Clippers with a record of 36 and 17, 22 and 13 in conference games, 20 and 6 at home, 6 and 11 away, 7 and 3 the last 10 coming into this game on a 1-game winning streak. I'll take the Clippers over the Thunder. Next game is Rockets at Pelicans. Let's see where the Rockets stand. They're 12th in the West with a record of 24 and 30, 16 and 14 conference games, 19 and 9 at home, 5 and 21 away, 3 and 7 the last 10 coming into this game on a 1-game losing streak, while the Pelicans are 6th in the West with a record of 33 and 22, 23 and 18 in conference games, 16 and 10 at home, 17 and 12 away, 7 and 3 the last 10 coming into this game on a 3-game winning streak. I'll take the Pelicans over the Houston Rockets. Next game is Celtics at Bulls. The Celtics are first in the East with a record of 43 and 12, 30 and 6 in conference games, 26 and 3 at home, 17 and 9 away, 8 and 2 the last 10 coming into this game with a 6-game winning streak, while the Bulls are 9th in the East with a record of 26 and 29, 15 and 19 in conference games, 15 and 12 at home, 11 and 17 away, 5 and 5 the last 10 coming into this game on a 1-game losing streak. I'll take the Celtics over the Bulls in this one. Next game is Wizards and Nuggets. Okay, Wizards are 14 in the East with a record of 9 and 45, 6 and 31 in conference, 3 and 23 at home, 6 and 22 away. The last 10, 2 and 8 coming into this game on a 8-game losing streak. So on this one, it's obvious you know who I'm gonna pick, right? The Nuggets, obviously. The Nuggets are fourth in the West with a record of 36 and 19, 20 and 13 in conference games, 21 and 5 at home, 15 and 14 away, 5 and 5 the last 10 on a 3-game losing streak. But I'll still take the Nuggets over the Wizards. Now we have Hornets against the Jazz. Hornets at Jazz. Hornets are 13 and 41, 13 in the East, with a conference record of 9 and 25. Home 8 and 21. Away they're 5 and 20. The last 10 they're 3 and 7. coming into this game with a 3-game winning streak. While the Jazz are 11th in the West with a record of 26-30, 13-22 in conference games, 17-10 at home, 9-20 away, 3-7 the last 10 coming into this game on a 4-game losing streak. If I had to pick one of these, I'll pick the Jazz over the Hornets. Then we got my Lakers at Warriors. Let's see how my Lakers are doing. We're ninth in the West with a record of 30-26. Conference record 20-17. Home record 19-9. Away 11-17. And the last 10 were 7-3. And we're coming to this game on a 3-game winning streak. While the Warriors are right behind us at the 10th seed in the West with a record of 27-26, 15-20 in conference games, 14-14 at home, 11-7, 13-12 away, 8-2 the last 10 coming into this game on a 1-game winning streak. I'll take the Lakers beating the Warriors somehow. Then the last game of February 22 is Spurs at Kings. The Kings are 8th in the West with a record of 31-23, 20-15, 15-9 at home, 16-14 away, 5-5 the last 10 on a 1-game winning streak. While the Spurs are dead last in the West with a record of 11-44, 7-22 in conference games, 5-21 at home, 6-23 away, 2-8 the last 10 on a 1-game losing streak. I'll have to take the Kings over the Spurs. Well, that's it for the games for Thursday, February 22. And who do you guys think is going to win these games? Comment down below who you think will win. Who's going to be the winner of each of these games that I just predicted. And like I say, leave your comments down below. And that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget, this is Sports Addict, where sports, it's all that matter. Until next time.